Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I hope this video finds you well. Today we're going to be delving into a fragrance from the brand Memo Paris. This is going to be a true first impression for me. I've never tried this fragrance prior to today. This one is called Madurai. I'm excited to give you my thoughts on today's first impression, so make sure to stay tuned. Before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on Madurai by Memo Paris, this is a true first impression. I've actually never tried this fragrance before. I don't know what to expect. Is it going to be sweet, fruity, fresh, spicy, aromatic? No clue at all. There's a little brief on the inside of this brand official card here. I'll read off a little bit to you, at the very least, the note breakdown. But before I begin the video, I do want to mention that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and please give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really, really mean a lot to me. So again, never tried this before. The sample is practically full. This was given to me. And this fragrance, not by the brand, from a friend, I believe. I think I got it in a care package, and it was just one of many, many samples in here. But it's called Madurai, and from what I know, it is a city in India, and I really don't know what this is going to smell like, but I'm going to do a couple sprays here, and taking a look at what it has on the inside of this card here, it says lemon oil, Italian bergamot oil, turmeric oil, clary sage, peach, alcoholate, Indian jasmine sambac absolute, Indian tuberose absolute. So it's going to be a little fruity, a little floral. I get that impression at least. Egyptian jasmine absolute. You have taget oil from Madagascar, Australian sandalwood oil, akigala wood, amberfix, and a suede accord. And in terms of these graphics here, it looks like there's suede, you have a floral component, and the peach. So I'm getting the impression that this is going to be a fruity floral with a touch of suede leather. And let's go ahead and see what there is to discover. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. That's very nice. Yeah, so this... Oh, that's interesting. You know, that turmeric that is in here gives it a really, really nice touch. And I cook with turmeric all the time. It has curcumin, of course, which has anti-inflammatory properties, and I use it in my cooking as often as I can. I mean, the root itself is incredibly healthful, and it provides so many, beneficial properties, and anti-carcinogenic from what I've read in the past as well. It's quite wonderful. But in terms of smell, I don't know if it's going to cure my inflammation if I spray it on skin, but it does have that spiciness in here, which is not a conventional spiciness. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't smell like saffron or black pepper or one of these other spices that you can expect to smell in a myriad of perfumes out there. It's unconventional, and I really admire that. It's not something you encounter too often. Yes, it is on the fruity floral side of things. You do have a lot of jasmine, and I can tell by reading this note breakdown that there are two varieties of natural jasmine. At least that's the impression that I get. One is Egyptian, one is Indian, right? Yes. So, and then Indian tuberose absolute. So you do have that clean white floral component in here. It doesn't smell starchy. A lot of times with iris or tuberose, it kind of has that effect, but it doesn't, at least not with this fragrance. But you do smell the peach. It's a very, very delicate peach. It's not strong. I know there are a couple of peach offerings by the Pearlescent collection, which is from Gallagher Fragrances, and that gives you a really strong peach. Same thing can be said about Bitter Peach by Tom Ford. This one is more on the subtle side of things. Like I said, subtle, delicate. Those are two adjectives that I think perfectly describe the presence of the peach in this fragrance. It's not overly ripe. It's not bursting at the seams. It's not saccharine. It's not overflowing with its sweet, mellifluous goodness. That's not what you're going to get here. But it does have this sort of clean, white floral, slightly fruity and spicy personality with this smoothness in the dry down. No contrasting elements. Nothing too eccentric in here. Even the spices seem to flow into the mix very in a very coalescent way, and I admire that about this fragrance. There are no rough edges. Nothing is disparate from any of the other ingredients in here. And I think if they were trying to fashion something around this town in India, I think they did a beautiful job. I've never been to India before, although I would love to travel one day. I've seen many videos and many images online, and you know, there are certainly many parts of the country that I would love to visit, and I have a lot of friends who are of Indian descent, so I have a lot of respect for the culture and the cuisine especially. It smells very, very nice. Very nice, as a matter of fact. You know, I have my favorites from Memo Paris. I love Flaum. I love, what was the other one? Russian leather is amazing. Italian leather, African leather is absolutely stunning. And of course, I love the one that is based around the island in Greece. And the name is not coming to me now, which is quite odd. But I have at least a dozen Memo Paris fragrances, I want to say. And is this going to be a pickup for me? I don't know. If I end up purchasing this one, it will probably be right around the summertime. And even then, with just so many fragrances coming out, I don't know if I'm really going to have the opportunity to wear it. So, you know, coverage of this perfume on this channel might just end with this first impression here, but it is a really wonderful fragrance, and I have so much respect for what Memo Paris is doing, and I'm still trying to remember the name of the other Memo scent, but it's not coming to mind right now. Somebody leave a comment down below. I know you're thinking of it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this first impression. Do you have any favorites from the brand Memo Paris? If you do, let me know what they are. Drop your comment down below. Do you have some of the favorites that I do? Like, for example, I'm not a big fan of Marfa, but I love some of the other floral fragrances that the brand has to offer. I love African leather, and Russian leather is one that I've yet to get a bottle of, but I truly, truly love it. It's so bright and eager and, you know, so mysterious at the same time. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for your viewership. It means so much to me. I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.